Hi guys, here are also some new tools I have got. Let's show now it to you and explain what it includes. Here you can see it is plier, it is socket, and it is hex and Torx bit set. First of all, this is my new addition to my tools. This is US made Proto. Here you can see the part number 240G Professional Series long reach plier. Here it is. When it came to me, it was a little stiff and rough when I was moving it. So now I oiled it and everything is good. It is the maximum open wide it can open, and here you can see how long it is the plier. It is now 11 inches. As I know, it is 250 millimeters, and it has a very how can I tell you, a very narrow optioned head, and I think this is great when you are working in some narrow and tight places and you want to pick up something or do some job. That's why I bought it. It is brand new. It is old new stock, or new old stock, NOS. And now I will compare it to my regular long gauge plier, which is made by Channel Lock, also made in the USA. Here you can see the Channel Lock pliers. It has some built cutters. Proto does not offer this option, but it is not big deal. Now I will compare these two pliers to each other, and you will be able to see how much they differ from each other. Here is the Channel Lock and here is the Proto, and you can see the Channel Lock is more fat guy, and the Proto is slim, and it is better for using in tight places. Here you can see the heads also. Channel Lock is bigger than the Proto and wider also than the Proto. That's why I picked up this, and now I am missing this type of plier with a bent head, and I will buy it very soon also. So very good plier, very well built, heavy duty, and I'm very happy with this item. Now let's move on, and I will show you my next addition. This is sockets, but these are not regular sockets. These are the sockets which may used to remove some head damaged bolts. These are quarter-inch sockets, and they are made in the USA. The sizes are from 6. Here you can see this 8. Then we have 10 millimeters. Then it continues to the 11 millimeters. Here it is, 12, excuse me, millimeters. Then we have 13. Yes, this is 13. 14, 15, and 17, and this is the whole set. This, as I already mentioned, are not regular 6-point or 12-point sockets. These are special sockets which you can use to remove damaged bolts. Now I will demonstrate you how they grip the bolts. This is the bolt or fastener, as you can as you can call it. Let's put it on the socket. These are 14 millimeters, and here it is how it grips, and it will help you to remove this bolt. Actually, this one is healthy bolt, but you know, when you're working on some old cars, they already have rusted and thread damaged bolts, and that's why I bought this socket set. I have this situation when I was working on my Golf MK4 GTI. I was replacing the battery, and the bolt which secures it on the chassis was very rusty, and it was very painful to remove that bolt. So with the socket it will very easy. Now compare it to the regular 6-point Stanley US made socket, and here you can see the difference in style of the sockets. The black one has a whole different structure inside, and the silver one has whole different structure inside, but both are must have if you like to work on young timer and old timer cars. I will never use my 12-point sockets on my cars because you know, they may damage the bolts. Only if the bolt is brand new you can use 12-point socket. And let's move on. Here it is, Sykes Pickavant England made hex bit set. This came to me from Great Britain, and here are all the bits it have. It starts from 4, excuse me, this is 5, but 4mm hex bit is included in the kit also. Now I will show you detail. Here is 4, 6, then the bit holder, and the last of the sizes are 10 and 12. Here it is a 10, and the last is 12. Here you can see. Now I will put it in the bit holder and show you how it looks, but I don't think that I will use it with bit holder because I have already regular hex sockets, shallows and deeps, longs. I actually bought this set to use it in some tight spaces when I'm working on my car's interior or under hood bay. And now I will show you what I mean now. This is my 10mm combination wrench made by Elora, and now I will put it on the bit and show you how the shallow construction I will be able to get, and it will be very useful in some situations where you have not enough space to work. I have had this type of problems in my car or in my friend's car, and it is very difficult to do something when you have no such room. You know, sockets have the beefy heads, and in some situations there is no place to work with socket. So the combination wrench plus this hex bit will be very good. And let's move on the Torx bits. The type is the same, but these are 3/8. That was half-inch. The Torx start from what is it? T20. All of them had grindings England. It is different styles than the hex bit set. After 20 we can see here 25, also England made bit. The 27 is not England made, and it is not even Sykes Pickavant, but not a big deal, made in Germany, and everything is okay. Then we can see a T30, also England made bit. then the bit holder, which is actually 3/8 drive size, and then T40, 50, 55, and 60. The first one is, if I am not wrong, so or 55. This is 55. Excuse me. Now put it in the bit holder and see what happens. Here it slides and fits securely, but once again to mention, I did not buy this to work with the bit holder. I bought this to work with combination wrenches and to be more flexible in the tight situations where the room is very important to do the job properly. But once again to mention, it will not fit 10 or 9 millimeters combination wrench ring head. This is Gedor 9 millimeters, and it is also big. So let's pick this guy. This is Allen wrench, US made Allen wrench, which is 8 millimeters in size, and I think this bit will fit it very securely and good. Now let's see it. It is very difficult to do this with one hand, but for you guys I will try. And here we are. It fits very well, and I think great opportunity and great construction to work some tight places. So guys, here are my new tools. Now, as you can see, more tools will come soon. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and goodbye. Thank you.